Good morning, Bob here at the deck store in Apple Valley, Minnesota, your decking experts in the upper Midwest. Today we're going to talk about the Titan post anchors. This is used when we run into these kind of positions where it's not practical because of all the structure underneath to cut your post through the frame and get it placed, or we can't apply the post to the exterior of the deck. So what we're going to do is attach this bracket to a bottom of a 4x4 post to get a good solid connection. The bracket we like to use is the Titan post anchor. It comes as a kit or sold individually. This package contains the post base and all the necessary hardware to install this kit. The finished product will look like this. The Titan post anchor. After it's been installed in the post, which we'll show you later, simply place the post in the appropriate position, make sure there's plenty of blocking underneath the structure, and bolt it to the deck. Once this post bracket is mounted to the bottom of the base, we can simply put a post sleeve over the top of the bracket and a post skirt to conceal all of the hardware that was applied, get a great finished look. Another alternative would be to use a cedar post skirt that simply slides over the top and covers the bracket, hiding all of the hardware that we're used to attach it. We also have available on our website post-base trim. They're pre-mitered pieces, or you can buy it in full length, cut them yourself, that apply around the base of the post to disguise the hardware. Once installed, you get a good solid post connection. So lots and lots of alternatives. Let's go out in the warehouse. Let me show you how these things go on, how easy it is to do, and how much time this is actually going to save you. Come with me. Welcome to the warehouse at the deck store in Apple Valley, Minnesota. Now we're going to show you how we apply the Titan post base to a standard cedar 4x4. When we select our 4x4s, we're going to look for a board that has very few knots near the end. At the deck store, that's an easy task because we sell all high quality product. So first of all, we have to find a way to secure our post. Clamp it in, get it good and solid. Now we need to locate the center. Titan makes a tool for that. It's called a center guide. Simply place the center guide over the corner of the post, and that locates the center of your post for your hole saw. For this, we selected a 1/2 inch variable speed drill, lots of power. It's going to make pretty easy work of drilling this in. So let's locate the center of the post. Now, we've selected a post that has very few knots in the area that we're going to drill into. If there's a knot there and we hit that, it's going to want to split that post, or it's going to make it very, very difficult to get that anchor in place. Remove your center guide once your drill is located. Keep the axis near straight as much as humanly possible. That's going to make applying this post a lot easier and keep your post good and level. So let's get started. Now as we drill in, occasionally we're going to want to clear some of those sawdust fibers out of the way. Going to make it a little easier, keep the bit a little bit cleaner. Titan makes a really nice tool. It's called the hammer tool. It fits over the metal finish to protect the bottom when you're pounding it in. So let's do that part right now. Locate your Titan post base, keeping the sides parallel to the post. Now we'll have some opportunity to adjust that as we're going in by simply tapping on the corners and keeping it level and square. Place your hammer tool over the base of the post and drive it in. Using a heavier hammer is going to make this job a little bit easier for you. And then pound that in. Notice how easily it goes into the post until it impacts the wood fiber. So you continue to drive it in until you get it fully seated. Once that post is fully seated, we're going to want to apply the bolts that hold this in place. The bolts are provided in the hardware kit. You're going to get 4 bolts along with a washer to put that in. Simply place them over. Now I like to pre-drill my holes. I've selected a 5/16 drill bit. We're going to pre-drill 4 of our holes, and then we're going to use a small impact wrench or socket set to finish these off and apply these post bases around the bottom of the post. There you have it. Simple as that. Now we're ready to install this post and Titan anchor combination on a deck. Let's go outside and do that. Here's the last and final step when using the Titan post anchors and attaching the post to your deck. We've got the bolts installed, we've got the holes drilled, we've got everything pretty level and square. We're going to locate on our deck surface the proper location that we want this post installed. We have to take into account how large our post skirting is. For example, if we have it too close to the corner, our skirting is going to overhang. It's not going to make a very attractive finish. So we want to properly locate that. We also want to pay attention to what's underneath where we're going to apply this. We need adequate blocking or structure to attach the bolts to. So once we've determined that, and we've measured it, and we've determined that it's straight and that it's square to the deck surface, we're ready to apply. Take the supplied Titan anchors, apply them as needed around the perimeter, total of 8, and you want to use all 8 of these connectors. Now I like to pre-drill the holes so there's no chance of splitting the decking and that type of structure. Once we get all of the bolts properly attached, we're ready to place our post sleeve over the top, our post skirting over the top of that, and complete our rail system. It's easy as that.